Welcome back to Veterans Claims Ambush. Veterans Claims Ambush. I'm not your lawyer. I am not giving you legal advice. I am begging you to get lawyers when you get into this morass. This is a bad place to be when you're filing claims. It is sophisticated. It is beyond normal logic, and I am showing you the evolution of a disturbed personality for VBA. Doing it with their documents. This one pretty much speaks for itself. Date, report, download. Do it. Read this report. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. This is serious stuff. This is serious stuff. I got the report here, and we're going to take a look at the extract, the summary. It's a review, it's not an audit. I've gone through that in other videos. Denied claims related to veterans' military sexual trauma. Okay. To determine whether staff correctly process the claims according to VBA policy. It talks about command influence in the next line. Some service members are reluctant to submit a report of MST, particularly when the perpetrator is a superior officer. Negative performance reports, punishment for collateral misconduct, perception of an unresponsive military chain of command. So what happens? If the MST, military sexual trauma, leads, it should say later on, to post-traumatic stress disorder, it is difficult for victims to produce evidence to support the occurrence of the assault. Why? Because they were afraid to report it. I think we know what this is talking about. This is pretty serious business. VBA policy, therefore, requires staff to follow additional steps for processing, okay, in order to help provide adequate evidence. Based on its sample, OIG estimated that VBA staff incorrectly processed about 1,300 of the 2,700 MST-related claims denied during the review period April 2017 through September 2017. It's about 6 months. Look at those numbers. This is 6 months worth of VBA work. They have 2,700 MST-related claims. Military sexual trauma. They screwed up. They incorrectly processed 1,300. That's what OIG estimated. So we're in a number about 45%. This may have resulted in the denial of benefits to veterans who could have been entitled to receive them. It's way worse than that. It is way worse than that. Now, the allegation of military sexual trauma affects entire units. It affects the performance of combined military services, where you have close coordination between different branches of the military. It is disruptive to good order and discipline. It is also a low form of human aggressive conduct that not only should not be tolerated, but should be actively, when found, dealt with. What the VA is saying is, when they say denied benefits, we're not talking just about money. If you have a service-connected disability, you are also entitled to treatment for free for that disability at a VA hospital, which may have all kinds of different psychological support groups, outreach, etc. Listen carefully to what I'm saying. This is a low form of human conduct. It affects mission readiness. Look at what they said in terms of numbers. Improper processing may have resulted in the denial of benefits to veterans who could have been entitled to. Let's take it to a different meaning. I take this with the greatest distaste. When you denied the benefits, you did so, and you were within an environment, VBA, of hitting processing targets, production targets. And what you told mostly these women, when you denied the benefit, you said to them it never happened. That's what you said. Look at what the IG says in terms of numbers. Improper processing and denial of MST-related claims. And it happened, okay? There was no review or specialization, no additional level of review, inadequate training. So the IG made 6 recommendations. Take corrective action on those claims in which VBA staff did not follow all required steps. Specialized group of claims processors and improved oversight and training. When you tell mostly these women, it's not all women, it is some men, but mostly women, when you tell them denied, you're saying first it didn't happen, and secondly you're saying go away. What are they supposed to do? Go to the BVA? The BVA will remand it back to the same people that say it never happened, who didn't follow their rules in the first place. What makes anybody think at BVA that VBA on a remand is going to do anything differently the second time? And look who's in the loop. These women, mostly women, but not all. There are men in this too. What are these women supposed to do? I don't intend to give you legal advice. I'm not your lawyer. This is an educational course. If this doesn't turn your stomach, if this doesn't cause a moment of empathy, then you need to rethink the concept of morality. Hidden behind all of this is production goals, production targets, as I've told you. Why bother with all these specialized reviews? Why bother looking into these things? After all, today, tomorrow counts towards the bonus calculation, the incentive. This is horrendous. What do you feel about this? This could be you. This could be your daughter, your sister. Okay. It's just a report. Next time we're going to have some fun. I want to revisit this. Why wasn't anyone fired? Ugh. Next video.